Good morning, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a little vlog style video. It's been a little while, but I'm going to ship out some sales with you guys this morning. While I'm making coffee, I figured I would give you guys a little update on how my antique booth is going at the Carlisle Antique Mall here in Pennsylvania. And also I'm going to show you a little haul of some items I got the other day at half off day at a thrift store. And yeah, let's just hang out together. So I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I am trying so hard to not get discouraged, to not be disheartened by how the antique booth is going. Excuse the loudness of the Keurig. But it is now the 20th of March, officially the first day of spring. Happy spring. Oh my goodness, we made it, you guys. We made it through the winter blues. Now, for places like here in Pennsylvania, there's a possibility that it still may snow over the next couple weeks, but I have a good feeling that you're in the clear and warm weather is coming. But as I was saying, I'm really trying to not get discouraged and disheartened because it's the 20th of March and I've only sold 5 things at my antique booth. Last week I sold like 2 things and I am just questioning everything. I put so much work into getting it set up. I paid rent. I haven't even made my rent money back yet. And I was under the impression after talking to other vendors that like this would be a great decision. I'd be making so much money. I would do awesome there. Now I realize it's a slow time of year, but it's just very discouraging because at this point I am paying them to have my items in there, which like, yeah, I'm paying them to have my items in there, but I'm not even making my rent back. So like I'm losing money by being in there at this point. And I understand there's 10 days left in the month, maybe 11. I think there's 31 days in March. But I am just baffled. And I looked at their public Facebook page today because I'm like, okay, let's see. Like, I know they have a good amount of followers on their Facebook page. They have about 20,000 followers on their Facebook page. Let me go in there and see like what advertising they actually do for the vendors for the mall. And as I was scrolling through, I realized they really only talk about the home decor and the furniture, which I realize, you know, it's a very home decor heavy mall. It's an antique mall. I feel like most antique malls are home decor and furniture heavy. However, there is a ton of clothing there as well on all levels. So the place is 4 stories. And when you first walk in, you know, it's a lot of home decor, but there's clothing on all levels. And the basement is literally all clothing. But yet they don't mention anything about their clothing on their Facebook page, really. So I'm like, is that hurting me? Also, why are they not mentioning the clothing? Like, I understand there's a lot of cool furniture and decor. Believe me, like, I would love to spend so much money there. If I was rich, I would go crazy in there. It's incredible. But I almost feel like us clothing sellers are getting overlooked. And I do have some home decor in there. But of course, you guys know, I am a heavy vintage clothing seller. I really focus on the vintage clothing, the funky clothing. And I'm wondering if they're doing me a disservice by not advertising the clothing sellers. And I don't want to sound entitled like, oh, they're doing me a disservice, but at the same time, I'm paying them to rent a space from them. And part of the deal is, oh, like we advertise, we have a great Facebook page, yada, yada, which is true. But again, us clothing sellers don't really get recognized and I don't know how to feel. So there is a Facebook page for vendors at this antique mall. So I posted there today, kind of out of my comfort zone. I'm not even gonna lie, because I'm not one to complain or feel like I'm burdening someone else. Like I just feel very uncomfortable kind of speaking up for myself, but I had to because I feel like it's not fair and I feel like I'm just not doing as well as I would have hoped. And so I posted on there like, hi, I'm just wondering, is there a reason that the clothing sellers don't really get recognized? And I put in there like, I feel like we're getting overlooked. And I'm really curious what people are going to say because I don't know, if they're not advertising about the clothing, people might not know that they have clothing. Like, yeah, the regulars who come in there all the time, they know what's in there. They know there's clothing. But for new people that are looking for vintage clothing to shop, if they're going to look up the Carlisle Antique Mall Facebook page and just browse it, they're going to be like, oh, this is home decor. Like, not what I'm looking for. When in reality, there's tons of vintage clothing in there. And there is probably something that they're looking for. So just a little ramble, and I'm trying not to, again, be discouraged by it. You know, I put so much money between the deposit, the first one's rent, so much time into it. It's a month-to-month lease, thankfully, so I could leave at any time, but I don't want to leave. You know, I want this to succeed for me. I want to do well here so badly, but my want and my desire can only take me so far. Anyways, not gonna get upset about it. You know, it is what it is. There's not much I can do in my control besides reach out and see if there's more that they could do for me. But otherwise, I mean, what is there for me to do, you know? But let's ship my weekend sales. Not weekend sales, it's Thursday. Let's ship my sales that I had this morning. I actually have 6 Depop and 1 eBay sale to ship. Crazy. So yesterday I actually did not end up shipping sales because the only sale I had on Tuesday was 1 Depop sale, and it came in late at night. I had no eBay sales, and the only eBay sale I got yesterday was a repeat buyer, and I'm pretty sure she's a viewer. So if you're watching this and you bought that butterfly dress for me, thank you so freaking much. Literally, you were my only eBay sale yesterday, and I'm just really thankful for Depop at this point because it is really pulling me through. Okay, so I actually only had 5 Depop sales. I thought I had 6 for some reason. I only had 5. Still decent. The first thing I'm going to ship is the sale that came in on Tuesday. It is this pair of Sean John jorts, like longer denim shorts. It's actually funny because when I picked these up, I immediately regretted it. And I'm pretty sure I showed these in a haul and said, like, why did I pick these up? Because I picked these up right around the time that P. Diddy, who is the creator of this clothing line, was having a lot of backlash. I mean, I feel like he's not a great person. I'm not going to really get into it, but yeah, I instantly regretted picking these up. So when somebody sent me an $18 offer on these, I happily accepted that. I am so glad to get these out of my store. And honestly, had these not sold, I probably would have taken them to one of my upcoming markets. The next thing I'm going to ship is actually a kids piece. It is this adorable vintage handmade, says made by mom for Spencer in 1996. So cute, but it's a little handmade Noah's Ark vest. So artsy, so stinking cute. I have a feeling that somebody bought this for their kid for Easter. I have a really good feeling, but somebody sent me a $15 offer. Happily accepted that. I think I'm actually going to use one of my small poly mailers. Side note, today there is an indoor yard sale. Mallory sent me a picture early this morning and said, oh my goodness, I just saw this post. There's an indoor yard sale at a church, which normally are really, really good sales. You know, church sales tend to be good, especially for the vintage pieces. They tend to be super cheap. But she sent me the posting and I looked it up and it's over an hour for me. It's like an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm like, oh, I don't know. That's pretty far. It doesn't start until 1 p.m. So I'm kind of debating going. I'm not positive. Yard sales are where it's at. You know, you pay the cheapest. Especially the church sales, like I said, you really get the vintage clothing. So we shall see on that. I'm excited in general to have yard sale season back. The next thing that sold, another kids piece. I actually recently got this. I showed this in a vlog where I took you guys inside a thrift store where they were doing $5 filler bags. I paid like 50 cents for this, if that. It is a vintage Girl Scouts cardigan. Now, when I got home and did comps, I did not do a comp on it at the store. I realized, oh no, these do not sell for a lot of money, and there's a ton listed right now. So I listed mine at $19 across the board. Somebody on Depop, which kind of surprised me, but they sent me a $12 offer. Happily accepted that. I'm still making about a $10 profit on this piece between the very low Depop fee and the very low cost of goods. Not mad about it, and I've only had this piece for about a month, so a relatively quick flip on that. And then this Depop sale, super cute. I love selling this brand. This is Diane Gilman. It is a silk sequin blouse. She tends to make a lot of artsy pieces, but somebody on Depop messaged me and said, hey, do you think this would be able to be a dress? And I told her, depending how tall you are, you know, if you're on the shorter side, definitely this is hitting, I mean, it's definitely a tunic length. It is hitting kind of mid-thigh on me, and I'm 5'9". I'm a very tall girl. So she messaged back and was like, okay, thanks so much. And then she bought it. I originally had this listed at $34. And she came in and accepted my offer, which was $27.20. Perfect summer piece. Maybe she's taking it on spring break. I know it's kind of right around that time right now, but absolutely love it. I love me a silk sequin piece. And then the last piece on Depop, actually, again, kind of surprised me that it's sold on Depop. I've had this for a while. Taking a picture of this was kind of hard. Like, my pictures did not look great. I kind of flat laid them. But it is this J. Jill, pure Jill. I believe it's 100% linen. Yes, it is. Little floral kind of poncho type shawl. I mean, as you can see, it's a very oversized, boxy. But I had this boosted on Depop, which means that it's kind of promoted, kind of like eBay does. But like I said, I've had this for a while, probably about a year now at this point. But somebody came in and bought it for $23, which I believe was my offer to them. I have my Vendu send out automatic offers on Depop, and it makes just selling on Depop so much easier and better, and I'm thankful that Vendu does that. But they bought it for $23. Happy to see that piece go. Perfect little spring and summer piece for sure. Oh, I got an offer on eBay on a vintage midi floral dress by Eddie Bauer. I recently got it at my last Fill a Bag sale a little under a month ago. I have it listed at $34.99 and they offered me $20. No, I'm going to counter that at $28. Also, you guys, an update. I am going to try a little experiment. So forever now, for literally probably 2 years, I have constantly had an eBay sale going of 10%. And then I also have a 10% coupon that buyers can use on top of that. Now, when I send them offers, it would be the offers are stacked on top of the sale, but they can't use the coupon as well on top of my offer, if you know what I mean. I'm going to do a little experiment where I take off my eBay sale, which yesterday was the last day of my last eBay sale, and I did not create a new one. So I'm going to do a little experiment and see if my sales change at all if I take the eBay sale off, because I feel like lately and in general, I kind of just give stuff away. And I feel like all my sales and discounts are a big contributor to that. I'm still going to send great offers as I do. I'm still going to accept offers as I do. But let me just take the sale off and see what happens. See how my sales go over there. eBay sales have been slow in general, you guys know, but let me just see if I can sell things for a little bit more than I have been. So let's hope they respond to that offer or accept it. That would be wonderful. So this piece I actually got the other day at half off day. This is a velvet butterfly dress. So beautiful. Freaking obsessed with it. Definitely from the 90s. That's what the tag looks like. Made in the USA. Like I said, I'm pretty sure a viewer bought this, so thank you so much if you are watching this. This did sell on eBay, so I'm going to put it in the poly and see how much it weighs. Hi, buddy. Let me say hi to the people. Say hello. Oh. You guys know he hates being held. It's okay, honey. He loves being pet. He hates being held. So this weighs 8 ounces. 7.6 ounces, but I'm going to round up to 8. Ironic, that was my last sale to ship, and that was also my last label on my roll. So I'm going to have to change that then. But these are all the sales I have to ship today. I'm going to go ahead, throw them in my bag. I'm going to take them downstairs by my mailbox so that my mailman can come pick them up today. So grateful for him. I say this all the time, but he just saves me so much time in my business so that I don't have to run to the post office. And I'm so grateful for him. He's so nice. I thought I got a new one, but then I saw him, my other one, like my old one, out and about when I was on a walk yesterday doing mail. So I'm pretty sure maybe he was on vacation, on leave, or something like that. So I'm going to spend the next hour or so finishing editing my video for today. Typically, I have everything edited, scheduled. Actually, usually my videos would be up by now. It is 8:30 in the morning, but I was pretty busy yesterday and I was extremely tired at nighttime. I started editing the video, but I did not get to finish. So I need to do that now so that I can post the video today. It's not going to take too long. If you guys haven't seen that video, definitely go check it out. It was a ship with me. I shipped my weekend sales with you guys a couple days ago. It was a pretty slow weekend. I'm not even going to lie. So it was a shorter video. Okay, so I'm going to end this video by showing you guys a handful of items, everything that I have left to photograph that I got from a thrift store the other day. Lots of Y2K pieces, vintage pieces. There's Mr. Jasper. Hi, bud. But anyway, this first piece, total Y2K, total like whimsigoth, grunge. I absolutely love it. I am not personally a fan of the color red, but I know other people love it, and I know other people love red and black together. So this is like a sequin kind of paisley print. And it has a V-neck. It's actually a surplus top is what you call it. Kind of faux wrap style. I feel like that will do really well. The brand is Notations. So all these items I'm going to get ready to photograph as soon as I'm done filming this video. And then later on, I have decided that I am going to go to that indoor yard sale. It looks really promising. It looks like the prices are going to be super cheap. Like I said, it's inside a church. So probably lots of vintage items, vintage clothing, everything. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. And I plan on filming a different video and bringing you guys along into that. So stay tuned for that video. This piece, so cute, little baby doll blouse. And I didn't realize until I got home that it actually has an attached, what do you call it, like cami tank top underneath. Somebody could easily cut this out if they wanted to. Like it's literally just on the strap there, but this kind of sweetheart neckline is so popular. The greens and browns, so popular. This is a little skirt. Love this. Kind of mesh, but it's aligned. Black and white floral. Another black and white floral. This one is totally grunge again. Goth, whimsigoth. I feel like this one will do really well and sell really fast. This one is a vintage NFL Indianapolis Colts. This looks so cozy right now. I'm not a Colts fan, but this looks so cozy. I feel like this will do well, even though it's not really football season. I still feel like that will do well. And if it doesn't sell quickly, I might end up just taking that to one of my in-person markets. This is a vintage polo. Love the butterfly and the ladybug. It does have shoulder pads, but they could easily be cut out. This piece is by the brand Reselling. This is definitely an older tag. I love selling this brand's dresses. They seem to do so well. I feel like this will be no different. This piece, another great Y2K piece. Lace trim pieces do so well right now. The square neck I feel like will do well. This green I feel like will do well. Total Y2K, kind of fairy core vibes. This one is older than Y2K, definitely from the 90s if I had to guess. But I love this floral pattern so much. So cute. It is button up. It is a hidden button. And then it has like this kind of tie detail that they can actually take off. It buttons right here under the neckline and right here under the neckline. So if somebody doesn't like it, they could easily take it off, put it back on if they want it for certain occasions. I just love this ditzy kind of daisy pattern so much. Another funky vintage piece, zebra print, color block, love that. Here's another kind of sequin, not really sequin, sparkly vintage Y2K piece. The cow necklines seem to do so well. This also has like a flare sleeve, has a slit on the sleeve, the floral, the black. I feel like this is going to do really well as well. Again, whimsigoth vibes. Forget almost everything that I have left in here. This Y2K little dress, this is gonna do so well. I just know it. Has lace trim and midi dress, pink and black. This piece, again, a little bit older than Y2K, like 90s by Jane Ashley. I love this leopard print and the zebra print. Oh, it actually kind of has leopard and cheetah mixed. Not even zebra, like I said. Floral, little pops of beading in there. I absolutely love that piece. Here's another floral piece. Bright polo. I love this. This is by Izod, which is a brand I don't typically pick up, but this is definitely older, as you can tell by the tag. This floral pattern is gonna do so well. So well. What are you? Oh yeah, okay. So this is not a vintage piece. You guys know I'm really drawn to the vintage pieces, but I will pick up the non-vintage pieces as well. This is by Duluth Trading Co. Women's extra large little athletic dress. I'm really picky with this brand, but this is gonna do well. Should be able to get around $25 for it. It has pockets. Perfect time of year for that. This piece, another little Y2K gem. Another Y2K gem. I love this retro kind of groovy 70s looking pattern here. I feel like that will do so well. This piece my friend Mallory found, again, not vintage, but this is going to do so well. This is J. Crew, size 16, watermelon print dress. Oh my goodness, so adorable. Probably will list this around $30. It does have pockets as well. I feel like anything watermelon printed or fruit printed does extremely well. The fact this is a bigger size and we're in spring now, it's just going to do so well. Here's a little baby doll blouse, plus size 1X. Love the pastels. This would be a great little Easter top for somebody. Another little Y2K. This is vintage mud. This is like the mud tag from when I was growing up, I swear. But little semi-sheer butterfly all over print. What is this? Oh yeah, okay. So this is the last thing in my bag, actually. I didn't even realize it. This is Dress Barn. A little bit older of a tag, size 16. But I love the kind of patchwork look that this has. Love this. If this was my size, I would 100% try this on and keep this. I love the blues and purples and just the structure of this, how the seams go. Absolutely love it. And it's not an asymmetrical hem. I thought it was, but that's going to do really well as well. And that is everything I have to show you guys. Oh, now there's a popo. What's going on around here today? I don't know. It's really nice out right now. Like, it's a little chilly, but it's really sunny and blue skies. But later this afternoon, it's going to rain. So, not looking forward to it, but I know that's a part of spring, a part of this time of year. We need the rain to have the grass and the trees and the flowers grow, and I feel like my soul is kind of blooming with the flowers and everything else. I just love this time of year. We made it, you guys. But I appreciate it if you made it to the end. I'm going to end the video here. Like I said, I am going to take you guys along to that indoor yard sale later, so keep an eye out for that video, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.